Hi friends, welcome back to Art Chart. Today we're going to learn how to draw the outline for a crocodile like this. We're going to use the grid method, and I'm already creating the grids on the crocodile. So if you see, I've already created the grids out here. These grids will help us in deciding how to draw and where to start and where to end. So each of the block on the grid is like a single, a sketch which you can do. Hi. So I think you would have seen that I've already created the grids out here. These grids are made in the same measurement and scale as what we have seen in the original picture. So if you can see the reference image out here, we see that there are these blocks which are there, and we need to start from the top left of the block because the crocodile actually tapers down from the top left to the bottom right. Let's first start marking the lines from where the crocodile is to be drawn. So it starts from the top left. I've already marked it. The bottom right where the snout should touch is already been marked. Let's go and mark the lines in between. So from here we come to the next line, which is almost the same level, a little lower than that. Then the next line that we draw after that is a little lower than that. From here we enter into the head and the eyes, which are a little higher. Crocodile can actually see in the water while being submerged. So that part comes up, then goes down further, and then finally comes down to the snout. Now if you see, I cannot even draw a straight line out here because that becomes another problem. So I would rather actually draw these scales directly. So if you see, I'm drawing these scales now. Okay, these scales have been drawn. I'm just matching to what I have seen, what I'm seeing in the reference image, as you can see. So I'm just making these scales go down slowly, and I will ensure that these scales touch the reference point exactly where they are supposed to be touching. The small mountain, there'll be small projections on the body of the crocodile. Those vertical scales, and then slowly as it comes towards the head, it becomes a little more smoother. So you can then just go a little more smoother out there. Subsequently, when it comes to your eyes and that part of the head, that has to be drawn a little bit, because the surface is uneven, so it has to be drawn very very carefully. Just be careful that it touches again the line at the right place, and the projections and the upward and the downward areas are properly depicted in the outline. Then you go further down, come down to all the way towards the snout. Just try to draw that. So actually what has happened is that I've actually realized that the snout is becoming too thick, so we need to make the sketch a little lower, need to go a little lower from here, so that the snout becomes a little more aligned to the body. Now this is just practice. You will only get to know as you slowly start making more sketches. uh, Subsequent to reaching the snout, then you come towards the bottom of the sketch. The bottom is really relatively very easy. It's just a straight line except the part where there is this leg which has been drawn. Be very careful when you're drawing the leg because that could actually create a 3D effect for you. The leg is actually nearer to you than the body. And then you can go further ahead and make the rest of the body so that it touches the snout at the right place, and finally the entire body is now visible, the entire outline. Ideally at this juncture I would have rubbed the grid lines, but I'm not doing that for the very single purpose that these scales are very very odd, and we need to ensure that we are able to draw all of them before we actually rub the grid lines. So I will start by drawing the scales. The scales will have this large line which is there. So the top of the skin has got much larger scales, the bottom of the skin has got relatively smaller scales basically. So now I'm just trying to draw the eye part. If you see, yeah, so the eye is getting drawn right now. After the eye is drawn, I will try to draw the back of the skull. Okay, obviously I have not shaded the eye because the shading is the second part of the video, which is not a part of this video. I'm now drawing the back of the skull. Once the back of the skull is drawn, subsequent to that, we will start the jawline from the back of the skull. Again, we'll exactly match as per the grid lines that have been drawn to make it look exactly like the way it should ideally go. And once I make this entire, the jawline, actually the jaw is a little bit open, so it should be a little thicker, the jaw, as you can see. I will make it a little more thicker, and whatever aspects of the sketch are supposed to be put on that below or above the jawline, I will just sort of make the larger lines right now. When we make the video on the shading, we'll get to know about the other shades and the shadows and other effects that we are going to put on the sketch. So I think now the sketch is ready. The outline is ready. Thank you very much for watching this. Wait for the other video where I will show you how the shading and the sketching for this crocodile is to be done. And till such time, keep looking at my Insta ID, which is mentioned here in the video. And best of luck to all of you. And let's hope that you're able to make the crocodile. Please mention in the comments if you were able to make the crocodile, or also send me a message on my Instagram if you see that if I if you want to show me how you are actually making this entire sketch. And it will be great to know that my videos have helped you in creating the kind of sketch that I would that everybody would